I've been seeing these adorable squishies everywhere online, so today I'm going to be recreating them at home using simple craft supplies. I'll be making a marshmallow, a soap, and a cat bun squishy, and by the end of this video, we'll be comparing them to the originals to see how I did. These turned out so squishy, and they're also very slow rising, which makes them even more fun to play with. So let me show you guys how I did it. So one of the key things you will need for this is a sponge or foam. It could be like a regular sponge, or it could be like memory foam. Whatever you have will work. So the very first squishy that we're going to be making is the cat bun, and for this I'm using like a painter's sponge. You can easily get this at any dollar store or at Michael's, and I'm going to start by applying a layer of white glue. This is to help the clay stick onto the sponge. And the second thing that you're going to need for this is of course air dry clay. So I'm using this air dry clay. You can easily get any air dry clay from Michael's or Amazon. Super easy to find, and what I'm going to do is start rolling it out. As you can see, I'm not rolling it out super thin. I'm not sure if that would actually change the outcome of the overall squishy, but if you can see closely, like it is pretty thick, and all I'm going to do is take my sponge and cover it using clay. One thing to note is that air dry clay is kind of difficult to blend, so you have to really make sure to get it nice and neat, because once it kind of starts drying, like you can't really blend it, and adding water can sometimes also add cracks. And I also feel like if you do use water, it doesn't still really blend the clay, if that makes sense. So yeah, the only thing that I will say with air dry clay is that it's very hard to blend. Anyway, now that I have the shape, I'm gonna go ahead and add on the ears, which are basically two triangles. And by the way, if they aren't sticking onto the clay because it's like a little bit dry, use some white glue and that will help adhere the clay pieces together. And now I'm going to take some chalk pastels and we're going to make this look like an actual baked bun. So I started with like this light beige or like light brown color, and the key for this is to kind of do it very lightly and eventually like pack on the color, but don't go in like really dark, otherwise it's gonna be a nightmare to blend. So go in with your lighter colors and really take your time with this. So once I have that first coat on, I'm gonna go in with a darker brown, and this is going to be for like the top of the bun so that again it looks baked. If you've been following me for a while, I've been using this same chalk pastel set for the last 10 years, like ever since I started my YouTube channel, and for some reason, these last a very long time. Anyway, I feel like here it kind of feels like I'm doing nothing, but I'm really taking my time because I want this to look like an actual bun. I had to like cut down quite a bit of the footage, but this is what it looks like. I think it turned out so cute. And now the final details. We are going to use some acrylic paint and just add on the face. I'm making like a little kitty face. You can also use puffy paint if you would like. Personally, I just didn't really want that look. I wanted it to kind of look like the actual cat bun squishy that I'm looking at, and that's why I chose acrylic paint. Once you're happy with the design, go ahead and poke a few holes at the bottom of the squishy. This is to make sure that when you like squish it, like the air actually comes out and it's actually squishy. And the final step, once the clay has completely dried, by the way, so I waited one whole day, and then go in with some clear glue and apply a layer of that on top. But again, make sure that your clay is completely dry before you add on the clear glue. And here it is all done. I think in comparison to the real one, it does look pretty spot on. Of course, it is handmade, and I didn't really get the shape completely correct, but I still think it turned out so cute and it's so squishy. And now moving on to the second squishy, we are making the jet puffed squishy. I've seen this like so much online, and I just thought that it would be super fun to recreate. So again, I'm using like a regular sponge. This is like a kitchen sponge that I am basically cutting in half, and then I'm applying a layer of white glue on top. And now all I'm going to do is take my air dry clay and cover the sponge using air dry clay. The hardest part about this one was getting that marshmallow-like shape. So I did take quite a while to actually shape this properly. Once you're happy with the shape, go ahead and add on the face. We are using some light blue air dry clay. By the way, I just took like some white clay and added a little bit of some blue acrylic paint to get the color that I wanted. And again, we're going to poke a few holes at the bottom and let this completely air dry before we glaze it with some clear glue. Here it is all done. I did also make the packaging because I really wanted this to look like the actual jet puffed marshmallow squishy. So here it is all done. I think this one turned out so cute. This is, I think, my favorite out of all three of them. For the final squishy, we are going to be making a soap squishy, and I think it's kind of fitting that I'm using like a sponge to make the squishy. So here I have my sponge and I'm going to cut it into a rectangle shape. Then I'm going to go ahead and cover the entire thing using some white glue so that the clay can actually adhere to it. I have my air dry clay here, which I'm going to color using some pink acrylic paint. So I just added a bunch of paint and I am mixing that in. Once you're happy with the color, go ahead and cover your sponge using the clay. To do the writing, I'm rolling out a thin snake of clay and we're basically just going to write soap. And of course, go ahead and poke some holes and let this dry completely. And then all you have to do is just go ahead and glaze the entire thing using some clear glue. And here's the soap squishy all completed. I think it turned out so cute and it actually looks like a bar of soap, which is crazy. And that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in a comment down below which squishy was your favorite. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video.